Hello everyone, this is an Ace review, and today we're going to be having a look at Warhammer 40k Sisters of Battle, the latest Warhammer 40k comic book series published by Marvel. And simply put, this comic book series gets a hearty recommendation from me, especially if you're a fan of Warhammer 40k. But for those who want to know more about the comic, allow me to provide you the basic setup, which is that a heretical rebellion has started on the planet of Sicea, and a team of Sisters of Battle are sent down there to retrieve an acolyte of the Inquisition, and also to hopefully uncover the source of this heresy. And among this team of Sisters of Battle is a novitiate who just so happens to come from this particular planet, and is thus able to help the team navigate the Hive City. That, in a nutshell, is the basic overall plot without providing any real spoilers. However, let's now talk about the reasons why I think this comic actually stands out. First of all, it is quite lore accurate, unlike, for example, Marneus Calgar, the Sisters of Battle being depicted as zealous and hardy veteran warriors, but at the same time the comic goes out of its way to avoid depicting them as being overpowered. That of course brings me to the second notable positive, that being that the main characters are not Mary Sue caricatures, but instead actual characters, with actual personalities. And the comic puts them into legitimate peril where not all of them survive. And yes, I understand that these are things that you should expect from a comic book series. However, in this day and age, with the way that Marvel and the comic book industry itself have been going, that is by no means a guarantee anymore, unfortunately. So I'm kind of put into a weird position where I do believe this comic is legitimately good and worth reading, but I'm kind of struggling making it sound as good as it is, specifically because the main positives in this day and age are simply things that should be taken for granted in the comic book industry anyways, and simply aren't because the bar has been lowered that thoroughly. But I've said it before and I will say it again. Sisters of Battle is definitely a comic book series worth reading, and it is one I thoroughly recommend. Now granted, it is not entirely perfect. While the artwork is notably better than seen in Marneus Calgar, it is being drawn in a similar style, with a color palette that is just a bit too bright in my opinion. Warhammer 40k is itself of course a grimdark setting, and I believe that the color palette used should reflect this. That said, this particular complaint is not enough to drag down the whole experience. So ultimately, like I said, I do recommend that you read The Sisters of Battle. And it has, in all honesty, made me curious about what the future holds for Warhammer 40k comics, provided that they are, like Sisters of Battle, written by Torunn Grønbekk. But in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.